U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin made an unannounced visit to Kyiv. The visit was aimed at easing Ukrainian concerns that support from its biggest ally could waver.
The message that I bring you today, Mr. President, is that the United States of America is with you. We will remain with you for the long haul. What happens here in Ukraine, that not only matters to Ukraine, but it matters to the rest of the world. It certainly matters to the United States of America. And so the United States and our allies and partners will continue to work to give Ukraine the capabilities that it needs to be successful.
The Pentagon chief underscored Washington's continued commitment to providing Ukraine with the security assistance. The trip to Kyiv is Austin's second since Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Austin's surprise visit does draw attention to the fact that, however, that hardline Republicans in the U.S. House of Representatives have raised doubts about the future of American assistance. Besides the Israel-Hamas war and an accompanying spike in attacks on American forces in West Asia has drawn international attention away from Ukraine. But that does not mean that civilian casualties have stopped in Ukraine. Just hours ago, 2 people were killed in Kherson after Russian forces shelled a parking lot in the southern Ukrainian city. Regional prosecutors opened a war crimes investigation into the artillery strike. Austin's visit comes a day after Ukraine announced it had pushed Russian forces back 3 to 8 kilometers from the banks of Dnipro River. If confirmed, it would be the first meaningful advance by Kyiv's forces months into a disappointing counter-offensive. Ukrainian and Russian forces have been entrenched on opposite sides of the vast waterway in the southern Kherson region for more than a year. Russia withdrew its troops from the western bank last November. But apart from this development, not much has happened in terms of major breakthroughs in the war. This has sparked fears that the war in Ukraine has stalled, and pending serious global efforts at ceasefires, all but very minor changes can be expected in the near future. Now, the state of affairs in Ukraine begs the question on whether a stalemate situation has begun to emerge on the Russia-Ukraine war, and also whether there is a visible fatigue in the West on continuing supply of arms to Ukraine.